Shalom, shalom. Call halal, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone, and teacher of well. Peace and salutations be to the elect. Brother Tazwan Kabar coming at you with a quick lesson. I wanted to get in on this vision that I just woke up from real quick, man. I'll make it quick, drop a precept, and keep it pushing. I'm on the way to work, so try to get it in before I make it to work. The dream started off where I was like as a pilgrim among the earth. Scripture says, in those days be even as pilgrims among the earth. Okay, so I was as a pilgrim among the earth, and, and during my time being a pilgrim, I had met like a lot of people, and we started like surviving off of each other. Like we became like a group, and began surviving off of each other. But there was like a bond formed off of trust and, you know, survival. So when we in the beginning of the dream, we all were living in a house. We had this big old house we were all living in, and a lot of us would go in and out getting food, whatnot, to bring it back for everybody to eat, you know. But out of nowhere came this pestilence, and it was throughout the whole world. It was a pestilence around the whole world, where if you caught this pestilence while being, you know, a pilgrim among the earth, you knew that you were going to die, man. Alright, this pestilence was going to kill you off of it. This was no ordinary pestilence. It was no ordinary, like, infection or virus, whatever you want to call it. You know? It's like once you began showing symptoms, you knew that you were going to die. You know? And the crazy part about this pestilence was, it can lie dormant until the day of death, man. So some people were just dropping dead out of nowhere without showing any signs. Alright, if they did show signs, it was at the very last moment. Okay? So a lot of people, you know, everybody didn't know whether they had that shit or not, man. And I was just taking it day by day, trusting in the Lord. So like I was taking it day by day, trusting in the Lord, YAHWASHI side. But in a household full of over 20 people, we ended up dwindling down to 3, you know, and it was just me and 2 others. And I remember that this was going around throughout the whole world, and the world's population was drastically decreasing because of this pestilence, man. So let me grab some scripture here. It was hard to find. It was hard to find food, and when you go outside and to try to look for it, you gotta watch out for your life. You have to fight for your life because there were other people out there trying to kill you, you know, to find food as well. Look, this is the book of Ezekiel chapter 7 verse 15. The sword is without, and the pestilence and famine within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword. And he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him. So people were dying off from famine and pestilence. You know, those that kept safe havens, that had safe havens and dwelled in houses, were dying off by pestilence. You know, one day I'd be talking to one of the people that I was living with, and the next day I'd be like, where is this person I was talking to yesterday? I'd be like, you didn't hear? You know, he gave up the ghost, man. And I was just like, damn, people drop it quick, you know. Every time I go to sleep and wake up, there'd be a great decrease in our numbers until it was just down to 3 of us. And then those last 2 people ended up dying as well. I remember like it was sad, man. it was sad because I was like, damn, I don't want y'all to go, you know? I remember there were sometimes there'll be people that were living with me that would come and try to talk to me face to face, but it's like they, oh, look out for them. I remember telling them to back up because I don't know if they had it or not, you know? But some people would try to do it deliberately because they don't want to go down alone. They didn't want to go down alone, so they would try to spread the sickness deliberately, purposely. Some people knew they had it, some people didn't. But I remember talking to this one girl, and she like tried to talk in my face, like I didn't notice what she was doing. She was trying to spread it to me, but for some reason I could not get sick. In the end, I ended up being alone, and I remember the loneliness that I felt. Being a pilgrim alone, it was lonely. I felt sad. And I remember finding like a phone laying on the floor, and I went to see if there was like how many. I went to pretty much log into one of my social medias and see if everybody was on there was dead, or if there were still people alive or not. And I wasn't barely getting any responses, man. But that just goes to show you it's going to be a time of Ezekiel 7:15, fear, pestilence, famine, and death, destruction with the sword, man. Should hope you're edified by this quick, testimony. So next time I say call Allah, y'all must smell shy. Shalom.